Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Excuse me for the additional noise, but how are we doing? Yes, please like and subscribe, guys. It'll really, I really appreciate that. How are we doing? Sorry for such a late release of a Greenwood Wednesday. I mean, a whole day late. But shout out to everybody that's coming over from Twitch. For those who are not LinkedIn, man, just screenshot that or jump down into the description. Excuse me, jump down in the description for that link to the behind the scenes with the Twitch. It's a different atmosphere over there. A lot more adult, a lot more fun, more less businessy feel, you know. But how are we doing, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Just want to give out appreciations to everybody that's with us today. I appreciate everyone that's stopping by. Appreciate your view. Appreciate your comment. If you ever drop one, we're not getting a lot of that, so I do ask if you're dropping by, please leave me a comment, leave me a like if you do actually like the content. If you're viewing it, give me your opinions. Just don't stay behind the scenes. Staying behind the scene hurts me. Staying behind the scenes hurt. So to anyone that's have my well wishes, wish me well, whatever it may be, please get active. I ask of you. I don't want to beg. I'm not. But no, seriously, if you consider yourself a supporter, if you have any liking towards me or what I do, sitting back or standing by and being complacent is hurting me more than anything. So I appreciate the view, yes, but please, guys, get active. Get active. Comment, like, drop some emotes, do whatever. But beyond that, I do appreciate everyone that's here. Shout out to all the new subscribers, whether it's Twitch, whether it's YouTube. And today we are definitely doing a speed build. You know, it's something different. Been doing a lot of different things, but what I want to do here today, I want to get back into that roadmap, if we will. You know, the roadmap is really important, and I try to stick to it as much as possible. So give me 1 second. Let's pull that up right there. Yep. So we're supposed to go back to Blackwood, Texas. Well, for one, Redwood. Let's start with the top. Redwood was slated to open this weekend or last weekend, but I was actually busy. Been busy throughout the month of June elsewhere, so that is not going to release probably the no time this month. Probably, if anything, at the end of the month. So we are behind. We are behind on that. So Redwood will be opening later this month or in August. Let's move on to the new Blackwood announcement. Let's get that out the way. So, with that being said, we were slated to open a completely new venture with the company, but due to unforeseen bugs with the game, I don't know if it's a console thing or what it may be, but there's a lot of bugs on my game that has rendered a month long, or not even like a 3 month long project, which was slated to open in August and which was, projected to be my most ambitious build. Beautiful build, most detailed build that I've done so far, as far as pieces and scenery and buildings, customization of my own buildings opposed to going to this workshop. Those buildings, that build has become rendered, yeah, meaning that the bug has rendered my ride unattractive. Where at once after testing, I opened it, it was jumping. The line was pouring out. I put a lot of detail in the queue line just for just the effect. It was very very universal esque. It was my well talked about and promoted Nosferatu coaster. And due to the fact that that ride is not even drawing nothing, it's nothing to do with what I've done. I mean, so what happened was I think I accidentally deleted the ride while in operation to hit the back button or the undo button, and ever since then, the ride does not attract no guests, zero guests. I've let it run for days and days on end. It does not attract not one single guest, and months of work have been just kind of flushed down the drain. So with that being said, we'll save that to a later discussion. But also, just we are slated to in August, moving on with that roadmap, to open up a new Blackwood. That is, I think that park is coming along together beautifully. Is already off the ground. We just need to do just a little odd and end tie-ins and just a little scenery here and there. But that park is bustling and beautiful. So we're on track for August, the August release. Yeah. Well, actually, no. The August opening date was for the Blackwood Park, the Blackwood Spain Park, and we have a grand reopening because I've kind of earlier on in my YouTube career I released one of my first videos, which consisted of that video of the reopening of that park. So, but other than that, guys, just want to update you on that. We do have we are gonna grand reopen Blackwood Middle America. We're gonna also introduce and promote and push forth the new park acquisitions we have. More in detail, I guess that would be one of those can be definitely Great Georgia Escape Fun Complex, the indoor park, for sure, for sure. But beyond that, let's give some love to these flat rides, guys. I stated earlier in previous videos that we need to give some love, and honestly, I I I, I personally should give more love to my flat rides, being that that's where my love of attractions began. That's where I was first attracted to flat rides, the mechanical nature of a tear-down attraction at the county fair. For us, it was the Georgia National Fair, which was something huge. Well, that was, but is still something huge. And I just love the mechanical nature of a flat ride, a fair ride, a midway ride. You know, it's eye-catching. But on a theme park level, I think it's definitely a support system. It can tie in a story, it can tie in an area, and then it's good fillers, great fillers. They still do what they do. They supply us with entertainment with the smaller people who aren't so, not so gun ho with the coasters, which I am. So definitely, we will be shining more lights on our flat rides, especially like one like this. I tried to give it a Disney esque or Universal esque feel with the attraction being encased inside of a building. And that's what we did here with this one, and pretty much every single attraction that we do have, so probably like one or two coasters. But even then, those coasters are deeply themed. One being Black Panther, one being Dr. Frankenstein's experiment. But for us, all of our flat rides, every single flat ride that we do have beyond the giant Ferris wheel is encased inside of a building. Look at this, it just promotes happiness. I think flat rides it promotes uniqueness indeed, and just that feel, that family love feel. I feel that I think I wanted to capture here at this park or any park that I bring forth. That like say for instance this one. So this ride is classic. It has that classic feel, that classic overhang, that dance type of feel with them. That's a spinner, rotator type of attraction with the lights, smoke, and high octane music popping. Well, yeah, we're gonna eventually renovate this or replace this ride with a more family friendly because this hyperspin is crazy. Well, it's not even a hyperspin, but the hyper spinning mechanism of the ride. For me personally, I'm not a I'm no longer a spin guy. I am out the game, coach. Totally out the game, but I love them. So we will be shining more light on those. Definitely, I'll give this place a nice little paint job or something. But definitely have to shine light to the supporting attractions. Because without these attractions, a lot of our clientele wouldn't be here. As far as to how the game is made. And again, guys, I do want to apologize again for such a late release of Greenwood Wednesday. This would just be, I guess we're going to title this a Greenwood walkthrough, being that we're now beyond a Wednesday. But definitely, I definitely want to say thank you for everyone who comes through and gets active and supports and watches the video. But definitely, I can use more for support, guys. Especially for those that are more closely related to, just shoot me a little comment. Shoot me a comment, help me get pushed through the algorithm. Everything counts, guys. Everything counts. Your views, especially if you're watching them from beginning to end, that counts. When you're coming in and if you're liking it, and if you're commenting, all that accumulates to a higher viewer retain, and how much that YouTube will actually recommend my videos is based off all those small interactions that don't cost you anything. It don't take out a gang of your time. I'm not, begging you or requesting it, but it will be appreciated. And it is. It's anything, even the views, regardless of the duration of those views. A view does help, but everything else in injunction with that view helps me out so much. You never know, this can actually propel the channel a little bit more. It can even possibly put food on table, literally. But beyond that, I'm enjoying the game. Even though the game is riddled with bugs, bad bugs. I mean, bugs that are causing attractions to not be tended to, trash to be not kept, bins overflowing, rides not, maintained, and that's due to now the staff bug that I've experienced on console, where you up and look for staff, or you up and where's my operator, or why is this, why is my restaurant tables filled? And speaking of restaurants too, I've been noticing that staff have been they're grouped together in these AI balls, into these, not even NPC, but employee balls. That sounds weird. Just a mass of employees conjoined together into a mass of personnel where everybody's just melted in within each other, and it's like 10 to 20 of them, and it's like you have to delete the path or pick them up one by one to get them out of this like catatonic state of just sitting there within a mass of bodies. It's very weird, and it's becoming harder. It's becoming harder to actually tycoon this experience. So on that level, Frontier, yeah, where are you? I was expecting a hot fix by now. No hot fix, meh. But trying to navigate that it's becoming quite a challenge, dude. It's becoming quite a challenge. And I will say this is a shout out to the up and coming metaverse game. Please take heed, guys. Please express to your investors that this can't be rushed. Explain to them the downside of rushing such a great concept. We use planetcoaster 2 as an example. That something that's promising will garner immediate, that it will garner that immediate response and attention, but will that attention be retained? Will your servers be filled with people who are coming back to enjoy your product? Because one of my mentors in the game, and as a streamer, OG, this man no longer plays the game. He actually has a disdain for the game. I mean, if I mention the game, he has several profound profanities for me. inform you about the game, and I just, I don't want to. I would hate it if that game have that effect on me, but it's life, it's reality. But this game has a lot of bugs that we need to fix, so we're not gonna sit here like we're living in such a happy, perfect world. But beyond that, I am still having fun. I still, I enjoyed the update. Yeah, I wish I could enjoy it more. I wish the restaurants would actually respond more. Things that we have. I wish things would just work the way they want. They're intended to. I wish that I would hope that more stuff is added that was in Planet Coaster 2, like the actual Tower of Terror type ride, opposed to what I'm doing here, just putting a hydraulic glass tower into a hotel. I would love the actual attraction. Well, even not even just that, but more like all the attractions that were previously on Planet Coaster One. It'd be nice to have those back in a matter of time. And that's just a speaking. That's just us speaking on the manner of gamerism. Like, yeah, these developers and companies are just really throwing us anything, and we, the consumers, have the power to bat an eye and shame these guys. I hate to say it. I mean, I appreciate what we have. I'm appreciative of being alive and experiencing this level of gaming, this level of tycoon and theme park type stuff. But man, it's a lot of fits, and not even just with this game, but just the gamer community, and the rush release of products and platforms, and all these fixes of DLCs and patches. Like, no, stop rushing it. Go back to the old school. Stop giving us this crap, unfinished crap. But it's not though. But I'm still enjoying the game. I am, and I love to leave on a lighter note, dude. Like, I see the game has promise, and I got hope. I have hope. But with that being said, guys, I want to give a shout out to all my small content creators. You guys y'all kick tail, man. Y'all keep us going, especially with a lot of you guys with these imaginative ideas and concepts and mega builds. And I just want to give a shout out to one in particular, one that's just a kindred spirit beyond what his skill set is. Because it seems that people only give praise to people who have a set level of skills, and I don't want to do that. But yes, his skills are worthy of giving appraisal. And to that person, and to that guy, that special man, kindred spirit, I want to give a shout out to Space X is Life. Space X is Life. He's a great dude, man, a great spirit, good energy. He fits the Loud Leaf brand all the way through and through. Love it. But he's a good guy, man, just beyond what he provides as a content creator. Good man. But we're not going to shy away from the fact that he is the king, the reigning king of dinosaur animatronic builds. He is a madman. I mean, you have to be a madman to endure such strenuous projects of trying to get things the way you want it to via an animatronic. So shout out to Space S's Life, man. He's a dope guy. Dope guy. Check out the workshop and see his creations. I mean, just his creations alone are worthy of appraisal, dude. Like, you're the man, bro, and I appreciate you, bro. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna make our exit. I appreciate everyone under the sound of my voice. Until the next time, till we meet beyond these gates on this tarmac, on these rides and these lines, I am your guy, Loud Leaf. This has been another episode. And guys, we are most definitely signing off. And I am outie. Until next time, much love.